What are the qualities of a world-class performer? First and foremost, ability is not enough. The drive to succeed is crucial. Secondly, there's got to be a real thirst to learn and to develop. And then thirdly, personal resilience, the ability to bounce back when things get tough. In my experience of competing in 2 Olympic Games, working with athletes at the last 4 Olympic Games, my time in the Army, both being developed and as an instructor at the Military Academy Sandhurst, as well as 20 years in business, those that really do go on to perform at world-class level have those qualities. What's great about development centres is it gives you the opportunity to evaluate your talent, give them a really powerful learning experience, and ultimately to develop those winning qualities in your organisation.
We work really hard trying to make sure that all our history and heritage around elite performance gets brought into our development centres.
To have someone who's been at that elite level, who's been the top 1% of the 1%, an Olympian, talking to you, just made you sit up and listen.
It is about really understanding how somebody is actually performing and helping them understand how they're performing and what they might be able to do to change. We have a lot of time for one-to-one coaching.
I've never in all my career ever had that opportunity to have that amount of time to reflect and for someone to listen and to give you some ideas.
They can actually think about what's happening for them and explore that with a coach.
The kinds of activities and exercises that we like to use are indicative of the job or role that an individual might have. That might involve working with a simulation. Other times it might involve working with actors.
The live role plays with your coach observing. It was a phenomenal way of learning because it provided a multi-dimensional feedback tool.
Using a personality profile, we can help individuals really understand more about their own preferences and how they play out at work. We want an individual to both understand their strengths but also what they're going to work on in a development context.
Rather than just being sheep dipping and you all go through the same thing and you're all going to come out like this, it was just very individual.
So we've got 2 days full of data, full of feedback, lots of reflection, more than enough data for an individual to put into a personal development plan. Then, within 90 days, we want to make sure that the individual and the line manager are starting to track the impact of that development plan on performance. Remember, whatever we do has got to be about improving performance at an individual and at an organisational level.
Ultimately, what we do at Lane4 is help you to define what you mean by winning performance and then to develop your people to deliver that.
The way they took the NFU leadership styles, blended them into what it meant for us, but over their methodology within a sports background was just second to none.